Hello, we're back again with a second episode of what we shall call Talk Time with Shane and Jordan. As you can tell, I'm Shane, if you watched the first episode. If not, then welcome. This is Jordan, and that is my brother.
Hello? Blake!
Yeah, he's Blake. Okay, we'll go by our names. Now, well, we sat here and said goodbye to our friends who've just recently left. We thought about Scottish independence.
Mm-hmm.
Scottish independence, even though that they voted for no, that was a close election.
Yes. Yeah,
and there could be controversy. What if we find out that someone rigged the election? Because there was such a huge influx of independence movement. They wanted to become a free country.
Yeah.
But what happened? What happened? Could it be that they maybe rigged the vote? Or maybe they just came to their senses because of all the stuff that would happen to their country and how bad life would get there. Because the U.S., most of Europe, and the United Kingdom would not be able to do any trade or any sort of business. Scotland would have to create its own government, create its own military, all those things. It would have to do that and become a completely self-reliant nation. Because if they broke with the United Kingdom, sanctions would be placed on them. And because of our current ties with the United Kingdom, we would not be able to trade with them. So, I guess Scotland remains part of the UK.
Just say UK.
So, I don't know. Probably good for the people of Scotland, but may anger some.
So. I would have to agree with that.
I wanted Scottish independence, really. I wanted to see it, but then there's just so many bad things that can rise from that.
That's kind of the reason why I didn't want to see them become independent, because they are a very well-known country, and
I have pride for Scotland.
I mean, I have Scottish blood in me.
We are Scottish too, so I think it's good to see that they are still going to be a fairly prosperous nation, but at least it's that they aren't going to be completely starved out.
Yeah.
And that it's not going to turn into some sort of communist state and start trading with North Korea and become an enemy of Europe. I don't know. What would you think if there was some sort of crazy communist independence movement in Scotland? That would be pretty crazy.
North Korea in Scotland.
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard, North Korea wanted to open up trade deals. Whiskey for natural resources. This is not any form of joke. This is true stuff. They tried to create trade if they were to break. That's kind of strange. Now, moving on to our last topic is something that my brother brought up.
Yesterday, after about probably a solid month's worth of debate and evidence and hearings, three-time NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion Tony Stewart has been cleared of all charges brought against him in the accidental death of Kevin Ward Jr. And here's the crazy thing. Now, so many people have been saying, oh, Tony's guilty, Tony hit him on purpose. Well, A bunch of Facebook users just became racing experts overnight. Sarcasm intended. And bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
It's kind of hard to steer a dirt car as it is, so...
Yeah.
Going through a corner, too? I mean, what can you do? And then you're walking out on the track. How much stupider can you be, really?
Now,
no offense
to the family of...
Here's the big twist in the thing. Kevin Ward Jr., after did the autopsy, they found that he was high on marijuana, enough to impair his mentality. And, you know what the parents are trying to do? They're trying to countersue. They're trying to now sue Tony Stewart for money in relation to their son's death. Honestly, I feel for the Warrens. I feel bad that they lost their son. But I'm sorry, you have nothing to go up against this.
Yeah. Your
son decided to get high, go out on a racetrack, act like an idiot, and
get yourself killed.
Lost his life.
Now,
it's tragic, but stupidity knows no bounds.
Now, when this first happened, me and Jordan got into a somewhat heated debate. He thought that Tony Stewart did hit him on purpose. Now, do you still have anything to say about that?
Well, I will agree that it is very hard to steal a dirt car because my stepbrother is a dirt racer. So I have actually learned a little bit from him. So I will agree that I don't think it was on purpose. Ooh, cicada.
I don't know where it is, but
I do.
Okay. Now, as Jordan leaves us here, I believe that is all the time we have, because I need to go home. Oh, yes. I see.
Cicada.
So this is Shane, Jordan walking back into the screen, and Blake. Now, we'll probably maybe do another episode tomorrow, next week, sometime around there, and we'll probably upload these two tonight and start again with another one next week or tomorrow. So
Make
this
sure
is
you
us
send me
signing
a link
off.
to it.
Yep. We have our own YouTube accounts, and this is us. Done. Have a good evening. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Just
Thumbs up.
like
Yeah,
the
thumbs
video.
up. Thumbs up.
Like the video if you feel like it. If you
Like
have
and
any form
subscribe.
of idea of what to debate next, talk about, just discuss.
Send us suggestions.
Send suggestions. If you have anything you disagree with us, don't be an asshole, but send us one. Send us one. Send us something that we can discuss. And, I mean, we aren't doing this to get people angry. We aren't doing it to just bring up something and call out someone for being stupid. It's just something fun. I mean,
Something to raise awareness, really.
And
Yeah.
check out our channels in the description below.
he thinks I'm going to include him. That's us. That's all. Goodbye.